Alright, BoobTube. Uh, just a small video today, but pretty much an update. Going over why I haven't really posted anything in about a week and a half now. Well, for y'all, I think it's only a few days, but for me, I haven't recorded anything in over a week. So, just a quick thing. Got the clutch in for the Miata. So this is a 3-puck unsprung clutch. So it's rated for 350 wheel torque, so it should be good. Motor is fully assembled, finally. Got the in-play and everything all checked out. Has really good pulses when you turn it over. As you can see, I've cleaned it up a little bit. Did a couple on it, and just to make it look a little nicer than what it actually is. So the junkyard peripheral port rotary is ready to go. I'm waiting on the flywheel. I originally ordered a Racing Beat lightweight flywheel. Well, I called up Atkins, which is where I ordered most of my stuff from, since I haven't ever had an issue with them, unlike I've had issues with Racing Beat and Mazda Tricks, which is why I don't deal with them anymore. So I called Atkins, and they were like, oh yeah, Racing Beat told us that they're on an indefinite back order. They have no idea when they're going to actually get them in. And that was a month ago. So I was like, oh, well, do you have something else in stock that you could get? And he's like, oh yeah, we've got this ACT clutch. And I was like, all right, that works. I mean, it's only going to be a couple pounds more. So it'll still free rev like nobody's business. It'll go, it'll be wah wah, be ready to go. So update on the truck. I'm actually coming up on the first oil change since I had it built. Since I don't have an odometer in it, since it's the cable driven thing, blah blah blah. I am fixing to do the first oil change since I built it. Should be somewhere around probably 1,500 miles or something like that. Everything's running good on it. I fixed a couple oil leaks that I had that was just, silly things from being old, like the, well, you can't see this, but the grommets that go underneath the bolts that hold the valve cover on, they were so hard that it was blowing oil out those. And I had initially thought I had a rear main seal that was bad, but turns out it was actually, those were leaking so much oil that it was running down onto the headers and following the hot side of the turbo, exhaust. Well, the crossover underneath, that it was running down the crossover and dripping off of that, and it looked like there was a rear main seal. But that is everything under the hood is pretty much done. The only thing that I really need to mess with some more is some of the light throttle cruising timing. I've got like 20 something degrees in it right now, and since it's got such a high gear in it, the table that I got from Sloppy, it's not really in the cruise area of the table, so I'm having to shift it further over. But that's besides the point. That's, cruises happily at 75 miles an hour, no issues. Got the wood bed kit in, so that's going to probably be the next video for the truck. And then after that, it's going to be like fixing panels, so it's going to be like cutting that out and getting rid of that and actually building an exhaust and so on and so forth. But that's like probably won't happen until next year, because I'm just driving it and enjoying it right now. I'm trying to get my brother to come up here. And polish the truck. He's a car detailer, but the boy likes to do off-road four-wheeling and stuff like that. He's actually a much bigger channel than me. He's West Tennessee Mutters. I think he's got like 3,000 or 4,000 subscribers or something like that, but it's neither here nor there. He's a social butterfly, and I usually don't like people. This is, like I've said before, these videos are more for me. just to look back, or if we ever have kids, I can be like, hey, this is what I did before you took all my money, kind of thing. So all the parents out there will get that reference. Subframe is in the car. So this is going to be the next video on this thing. I'm going to finish the patch panel for that, which is just literally cut it and bend it, and I'll probably put whatever the nut zerts in there so that you can bolt it and unbolt it to have access to the top of the transmission. But I need to put all the suspension underneath it so that I can set it on the ground and push it outside and pressure wash this engine bay, because it is disgusting. So it'll come clean real easy once I pressure wash it, but it needs to be pressure washed. So, but yeah, that's that update. Once I get the flywheel, the transmission, this transmission that's now got if you haven't seen it, the video where I go over how you can take a non-turbo RX-7 FC motor or FC transmission and put an NA Miata tail section on it, and it will bolt into a Miata. So, but this transmission is ready to go. All it needs is fluid, and it needs to be stuck on the back of the motor. But that's pretty much the update for all of this. I need to call a local guy that builds roll cages and see what it will run to have him put a roll cage in this, because I haven't sat down and done the math yet, but the Miata, if it doesn't run out of gear, should see 150 miles an hour. And that's really fast for me to build a roll cage. So I don't feel competent in my abilities to build a roll cage to have something like this go that fast, that's this small. So yeah, so I'm gonna have somebody else do it. But anyways, guys, just a small little update. I know it's been kind of quiet around here for a little bit, but that's part of it. I'm actually going to get started putting this stuff back together, making that video. I don't know if I'll do it right now or later on today. And I also need to go buy the stain to stain that and work on what's really going to suck is all of the bolts for the cross seals that run along the bed and everything are all seized up. So they all have to be cut out instead of being able to unbolt them, which is going to be fun. But it's neither here nor there. There's the really, really nice drive shaft that I bought with the 12 bolt that if I put anything sticky on the back of it is just going to twist apart. But anyways, guys, just small little update. Most people don't watch these videos anyways, but just if you do, that way people have an idea of what's going on and why I haven't actually done much. So yeah, see you guys later.